Life can be tough, and there will be times when you're faced with battles you didn't choose. Things won't always go the way you expect, and sometimes life just happens. It's in these moments that we feel the most vulnerable. You might be dealing with personal loss, a heartbreak, or a financial struggle that leaves you questioning your future. It could be your business on the brink of failure, or maybe it's the emotional pain you're carrying inside. Life has a way of throwing challenges our way, whether it's physical exhaustion, mental burnout, or emotional distress. These obstacles come with no warning, no apology, and certainly no guarantee of relief. It's not just the physical or emotional pain you face that's the problem. It's how you respond to it. No matter how prepared you think you are, everyone eventually faces hardship. What truly matters isn't the hardship itself, but how you choose to respond. It's easy to think you're broken when everything around you is falling apart. But remember this, how you respond will define your journey. Every person, at some point, will encounter their breaking point. That moment when you feel like you can't take one more hit, one more failure, one more disappointment. You feel shattered, like a million pieces scattered on the floor. But here's the truth. It's in that breaking where the potential for growth lies. The pain you're experiencing, the loss, the stress, it's all part of the process. You're not broken beyond repair. In fact, you might just be in the process of becoming something far stronger than you've ever imagined. The challenge isn't the breaking itself, it's staying strong through the process. It's about rising from the ashes, building yourself up when it feels like the world is tearing you down. You see, the mark of a true warrior isn't how hard they fall, but how they rise again. The journey may seem endless, but it's your ability to stand back up that determines the outcome of your fight. When life becomes overwhelming, we often have two choices: to listen to our worries or to listen to our wisdom. The voice of worry will always be there, whispering doubts and feeding fear. But the voice of wisdom is quieter, more patient, and more powerful. It reminds us that we are capable of handling whatever life throws our way. It's a battle between those two voices that can either make or break us. And if we give in to worry, we only make ourselves weaker, more vulnerable to the storm. But if we listen to wisdom, we find strength even in the darkest times. It's not about pretending that everything is okay when it's not. It's about recognizing that the storm will pass, that the challenge won't last forever, and that you have everything within you to overcome it. As you stand in the midst of your battle, you must find a reason to keep going. That reason will be the fuel that pushes you forward when you feel like giving up. Life isn't about avoiding hardship, it's about pushing through it, learning from it, and coming out stronger. It's not about avoiding the fight, it's about finding the strength to keep going, even when everything in you says to quit. And if you can push through, even when it feels impossible, you'll discover a version of yourself that's tougher, wiser, and more resilient than you could ever imagine. You see, every time you rise above adversity, you become a little more unbreakable. It's easy to let circumstances define who you are. It's easy to look at your situation, whether it's a financial crisis, a health issue, or a personal failure, and think that it's the end of the road. But your circumstances don't have the power to define you unless you let them. Your response to those circumstances is what truly defines you. You don't have to let life's challenges take away your power. The world might try to break you, but it's up to you to decide whether you'll stay down or get back up. And getting back up isn't always easy, but it is always worth it. When you feel like you're at the end of your rope, remember that you have the strength to keep going. It might take everything you've got, but that's what makes the victory so sweet. The more you fight through your struggles, the stronger you become. The harder the battle, the sweeter the triumph. So when you're facing adversity, remind yourself that you're tougher than you think. You've been through hard times before, and you've come out stronger. This time will be no different. You will rise from this, just like you've risen before. And in those moments when it feels like there's no way out, remember that the fight isn't over, it's just beginning. The battle you're in now is a chance to show the world what you're made of. It's a chance to prove to yourself that no matter how many times you fall, you will always rise again. It's a chance to show everyone around you that you won't quit, no matter how hard things get. Life is hard, yes, but you are stronger. You have staying power, and no matter what happens, you won't give up. You will stand firm, you will keep fighting, and you will rise above. When you're standing in the face of adversity, it's easy to feel like the world is closing in on you. You might feel isolated, lost and unsure if there's a way out. But here's the truth that you need to hold on to. Your greatest strength lies not in avoiding the battle, but in deciding to face it head on. The reality is, life is full of unexpected twists and turns, and sometimes things don't go according to plan. But that doesn't mean it's the end. The pain, the struggles, the uncertainty, they all serve a purpose. They are shaping you, molding you into a stronger version of yourself. Every obstacle you face is a chance to grow, and it's through those challenges that your true character emerges. It's easy to be confident when everything is going your way, but it's in the toughest moments that your inner strength shines the brightest. So when life feels like it's pushing you to your limit, remember that you have a reservoir of strength within you that you haven't even begun to tap into yet. We often believe that the pain we feel in those tough seasons of life will last forever, but pain, like everything else, is temporary. It may feel overwhelming in the moment, but with each passing day, you grow a little stronger, a little more resilient. Think about it. How many times have you overcome challenges that you thought were insurmountable? How many times have you risen after falling? You've made it this far, and that alone speaks volumes about your strength. This struggle you're facing right now, no matter how intense it seems, will eventually become just another chapter in your story. And when you look back on it, you'll realize how much it taught you. You'll see that the pain was never meant to break you, but to help you discover just how capable you are of handling life's toughest trials. Your past victories have already proven that you have what it takes. So when the next storm comes, you'll know exactly how to face it, head on, with resilience, with faith, and with unwavering determination. You see, life's challenges don't come to punish you. They come to teach you, to push you beyond your limits, and to help you unlock your full potential. The key is to shift your mindset. Instead of viewing each hardship as a roadblock, view it as a stepping stone. Every failure, every setback, is an opportunity for you to learn, grow, and improve. The pain is the pressure that shapes you into a diamond. The hardship is the fire that forges your strength. In the heat of the moment, it may seem unbearable, but just like a blade being forged in the fire, you're coming out sharper, more focused, and more prepared to tackle whatever comes next. It's easy to get discouraged when things don't go as planned, but remember, the best things in life are never handed to us on a silver platter. We have to work for them, fight for them, and most importantly, never give up when things get tough. One of the most important things to remember during difficult times is that you are never truly alone. Even when it feels like the world is against you, there's always someone, somewhere, who understands what you're going through. You might not see it in the moment, but there is support available to you. Whether it's through friends, family, mentors, or simply the strength that you've built within yourself over the years, you have everything you need to keep going. Life has a way of testing us, but it also provides us with the resources and the people we need to push through. It's okay to lean on others when you need it, and it's okay to ask for help. But at the end of the day, the most important person to believe in is yourself. You are your own biggest supporter, and when you trust yourself, there's nothing you can't overcome. The key to getting through tough times is not just about enduring them, but about learning from them. Each battle you face is a lesson in disguise. It's an opportunity for you to sharpen your skills, to strengthen your resolve, and to develop the mental toughness that will serve you in the future. The things you learn in your darkest moments are often the most valuable lessons you'll ever receive. When you look back on your struggles, you won't just see pain, you'll see growth. You'll see the person you've become because of what you've gone through, and you'll be proud of how far you've come. It's the obstacles that shape us, that teach us resilience, that build our strength. Without them, we wouldn't be the people we are today. So when you're going through a tough season, remember that it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. It's preparing you for something greater. In life, the most significant battles we face are often the ones that test our inner strength. It's easy to think that the hardest part of a challenge is the physical or emotional toll it takes on us. But in reality, the hardest part is overcoming the self-doubt and fear that try to take hold when things aren't going the way we planned. When you're faced with adversity, the battle often begins in your mind. It's the voice in your head telling you that you can't do it, that it's too hard, or that you're not strong enough. But that voice is a liar. You are stronger than you think. And what you're going through right now, no matter how difficult, is not the end of your story. It's just one chapter. Your true strength is found in your ability to push through when things get tough, to keep moving forward, even when every part of you wants to give up. Your mind will try to convince you that quitting is easier, but deep down, you know that quitting will never give you the peace you seek. The only way out of the storm is through it, and every time you keep going, despite the odds, you prove to yourself that you are capable of achieving more than you ever thought possible. It's important to remember that you don't have to face these battles alone. There will be moments when you feel like no one understands what you're going through, but know this, you are part of a bigger story. People have gone through similar struggles, and they have come out on the other side even stronger. You might not see it in the moment, but you're not alone in this fight. There are others who have walked this path before you, and their stories are a testament to what's possible when you refuse to give up. Your fight is not just your own, it's part of a much larger human experience, and there is power in knowing that. You are a part of a community, whether it's your family, your friends, or a greater network of people who have also faced their struggles and found a way to rise above. If they can do it, so can you. If they can make it through the storm, so can you. And when you make it through, you'll have your own story of resilience to share with others, to encourage and inspire them on their journey. Another crucial piece of this journey is learning to reframe your mindset. It's easy to focus on what's going wrong when everything feels chaotic. It's easy to get lost in the fear and the frustration of the moment. But what if you shifted your perspective? What if instead of seeing your struggles as roadblocks, you saw them as opportunities to grow? Every challenge you face is a chance to develop your resilience, to build your strength, and to learn more about yourself. When things don't go as planned, that's not the time to quit. It's the time to dig deep and find new ways to overcome. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" try asking, "What can I learn from this?" That simple shift can change the entire trajectory of your life. Because life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every failure is a lesson in disguise, and every battle you face is an opportunity to show yourself just how strong you are. In moments of deep struggle, it's easy to think that the fight is over, that you've lost, or that there's no point in trying anymore. But nothing could be further from the truth. The battle isn't over until you say it is. As long as you're still breathing, there's always a chance to turn things around. The key is to never give up, no matter how difficult things get. When life knocks you down, you have two choices: stay down or get back up. And while staying down might seem easier in the moment, getting back up is the only choice that will lead you to victory. You might stumble, you might fall, but every time you rise again, you get stronger. And eventually that strength will carry you through anything that life throws at you. So no matter how tough it gets, keep showing up, keep fighting, keep going. Because the only way to truly fail is to quit, and quitting is not an option. One of the most powerful truths you can hold on to when going through a difficult season is that your circumstances don't define you, how you respond to them does. Life is full of unexpected twists, and sometimes things don't go according to plan. You can't control everything that happens to you, but you have control over how you react. In moments of hardship, you get to choose the person you become. The choice is always yours. Will you let fear, doubt, and negativity consume you, or will you rise above them? It's easy to let life's challenges knock you down and keep you there, but it takes courage to stand back up, to keep going when you feel like you've reached the end of your rope. Every time you choose to rise, you send a powerful message to yourself: I am stronger than this. I am bigger than my circumstances. The world might try to break you, but your response is what determines whether you stay broken or come back even stronger. Remember, the people who change the world are often the ones who've been through the toughest battles, who have faced the hardest struggles, and who still found the strength to keep going. Their strength doesn't come from avoiding hardship, it comes from enduring it and choosing to fight back, no matter what. The key to enduring life's challenges is understanding that the power to overcome is not something that comes from external sources, it comes from within. It's easy to look at other people and think that they have it all together, that they have an easier life, or that they were born with more talent or more opportunities. But the truth is, everyone faces battles, everyone has their struggles. The difference between those who rise above their challenges and those who are defeated by them is how they tap into their own inner strength. You might not have control over everything that happens to you, but you do have control over how you react. You have control over whether you let the hardships make you bitter or better. You have control over whether you give up or keep going. That power is within you, waiting to be unlocked. Don't wait for someone else to save you. You are your own hero. You have everything you need to rise above, to endure, and to conquer whatever life throws your way. It's not about the hand you've been dealt. It's about how you play that hand. When you're in the middle of a struggle, it's easy to feel like you're all alone. But remember, you are never truly alone. There are people who care about you, people who want to see you succeed, and people who have walked similar paths and come out stronger. Seek support when you need it, and don't be afraid to lean on those who care about you. Sometimes, the biggest strength you can have is the ability to ask for help. It's not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of courage. You don't have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders alone. Even the strongest people need support, and reaching out for it doesn't make you less strong. It makes you more human. You are part of a community, a larger world where people have gone through similar struggles and have found ways to overcome. You're not alone in this fight, and together we are stronger. As you face each challenge, remind yourself that this is not permanent. Pain is temporary. The struggles you face today will not last forever. There will come a time when you look back and see how far you've come, how much stronger you've become because of what you've been through. And when that day comes, you will understand that the pain you experienced was not in vain. It shaped you, it made you who you are, and the strength you gained in the process will be the very thing that propels you forward into the next chapter of your life. You will look at your past struggles, not with regret or bitterness, but with gratitude, because they helped you become the person you are meant to be. So don't focus on the pain of the moment, focus on the victory that lies on the other side of it. Keep pushing forward, because each step you take, no matter how small, is a step closer to the person you are destined to become. In the midst of your struggles, you may find that it's easy to focus on everything that's going wrong, on the obstacles that stand in your way, on the setbacks that seem to pile up one after the other. It can be overwhelming. But here's the truth. Your thoughts have a powerful impact on your experience. The way you perceive your challenges will either lift you up or keep you down. In moments of pain and adversity, it's important to change the narrative in your mind. Instead of focusing on how bad things are, start thinking about how much stronger you're becoming through them. Begin to see your challenges as opportunities for growth. Yes, it's painful. Yes, it's hard. But every struggle you face is an opportunity to build your mental strength, your resilience, and your character. Strength doesn't come from never falling. It comes from getting up every time you fall. And every time you rise, you become more powerful than before. When you shift your mindset to see adversity as a stepping stone, something incredible happens. You stop seeing yourself as a victim and start seeing yourself as a fighter. You begin to understand that the greatest battles you face are not against the outside world. They are against your own doubts, fears, and insecurities. It's easy to be defeated by external circumstances, but it's much harder to be defeated by your own mindset. That's why the greatest fight is always the internal one. The question is, how will you think about your pain? Will you let it break you, or will you let it build you? The power of perseverance lies in your ability to keep going, to keep pushing, even when everything within you is telling you to stop. But in those moments of hesitation, it's important to remember why you started. You didn't come this far just to give up now. You've survived every difficult day, until this point, and you'll continue to survive and thrive, because you are stronger than you know. One of the most powerful things you can do when life knocks you down, is to focus on the bigger picture. It's so easy to get caught up in the minutiae of your struggles, the setbacks, the disappointments, the failures, but in doing so you lose sight of the bigger purpose. Every struggle is a part of a larger story. You are not just facing challenges for the sake of it. You are growing, evolving, and learning valuable lessons that will serve you for the rest of your life. The pain you experience today is preparing you for something greater tomorrow. You might not see it yet, but the seeds of your future success are being planted in the soil of your current struggles. If you keep going, if you keep pushing through the darkness, the light will eventually break through. It may take time, but with persistence, patience, and unwavering belief in yourself, you will reach the place you are meant to be. And when you get there, you will look back on all that you've overcome and realize that it was all worth it. The journey, though difficult, was necessary for your growth and transformation. This is why it's so important to stay focused on the end goal, even when the path is unclear. When you're in the midst of a struggle, it's easy to get distracted by all the obstacles that seem to stand in your way. You may feel like the finish line is too far away, or that you're not making any progress. But trust me when I say that progress is being made, even when you can't see it. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a step closer to the life you want. Every ounce of effort you put in today is building the foundation for your success tomorrow. Success is not defined by instant results. It's defined by consistency, resilience, and the ability to keep moving forward, no matter how hard it gets. When you commit to showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it, you build momentum. You create a pattern of persistence that eventually pays off. The key is to keep going, to keep pushing yourself, and to trust that even if you can't see the progress right away, it is happening. And when you reach your destination, you will realize that the journey, the struggle, the pain, the setbacks, was all part of the process that made your success possible. In life, there will always be moments where you feel like giving up is the only option. The weight of your struggles may seem unbearable, and the road ahead appears too long and filled with too many obstacles. During these times, you may question whether it's worth it to keep going. But here's the thing, it's in those very moments of doubt and despair that your true strength is forged. When you push through despite the pain, when you continue forward even when every part of you wants to quit, you create a strength that cannot be measured by any external standard. Strength is not about avoiding difficulties. It's about facing them head on and continuing to move forward despite how hard it gets. It's about showing up, even when you feel like you have nothing left to give. You don't need to have it all together. You don't need to be perfect. All you need is the will to keep going, to keep putting one foot in front of the other. As long as you keep moving, as long as you don't stop, you are winning the battle. Every person who has achieved greatness has experienced moments of hardship. No one becomes successful without first encountering failure, rejection, and disappointment. The difference between those who make it and those who don't is simple. The ones who make it are the ones who didn't give up. They didn't let the setbacks define them. Instead, they used every failure, every rejection, and every challenge as fuel to drive them forward. They understood that success isn't about avoiding hardship, it's about learning how to navigate through it. The journey is not easy, and it's not supposed to be. The most valuable lessons are learned in the midst of struggle. When things are easy, you don't grow, you don't learn how strong you are, or how resilient you can be. But when you face difficulty, you uncover a strength you never knew existed within you. You become someone who can handle anything life throws your way. And when you reach the end of the journey, you will realize that it was the struggles that made you who you are. It's important to recognize that every battle you face has a purpose. You may not understand it at the time, but every struggle, every painful moment is shaping you into the person you're meant to become. Pain isn't just a random part of life. It's an essential part of the process. It is through pain that we learn resilience, perseverance, and self-belief. It's through overcoming pain that we gain the wisdom and strength needed to face future challenges. Life will throw curveballs your way, and not all of them will be easy to handle. But it's in those moments that you must remind yourself that this is not the end. This is simply a chapter in your story. It may be a difficult chapter, but it is a chapter that is shaping you into someone who is capable of achieving incredible things. The challenges you face today are preparing you for the triumphs of tomorrow. Keep moving forward, keep learning, and trust that everything you're going through right now is for a reason. As you continue on your journey, remember this: you are stronger than you think. You have the power to overcome anything. The battles you face may seem overwhelming, but you have everything within you to push through them. It's easy to get discouraged when things aren't going as planned. It's easy to believe that you're not strong enough, that you're not capable enough, or that success is too far out of reach. But those thoughts are lies. They are the whispers of fear trying to hold you back. Fear wants you to believe that you're not enough. But the truth is, you are more than enough. You are capable of achieving greatness, no matter what you've been through. The strength you need is already inside you. It's been there all along. The only thing you have to do is tap into it. Don't let your fear define you. Don't let your doubts hold you back. You have everything it takes to push through and come out stronger on the other side. You may not see it now, but the challenges you're facing are building your character. They are shaping you into someone who can withstand the storms of life. When you look back at this moment in the future, you will see that it was the tough times that made you the person you are today. It's through adversity that we become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. So when life gets tough, don't give up. Don't surrender to fear or doubt. Keep moving forward. Keep fighting. You have the power to create the life you want. You have the strength to overcome anything that comes your way. Remember, pain is temporary. The struggle is temporary. What lasts is the strength and wisdom you gain from pushing through. Keep going, because you are capable of achieving greatness, and no challenge is too great for you to overcome. As you stand at the threshold of a new day, remember this: the battle is never over until you decide to stop fighting. And you, my friend, are not the type to stop. The difficulties you face today will pass, but the strength, courage, and wisdom you gain will stay with you forever. Life is hard, but that's what makes it so beautiful. It's through the struggles, the heartache, and the setbacks that we find our true potential. The road may be long and tough, but you're tougher. The weight may feel heavy, but you have the endurance to carry it. Each step you take, each moment you fight through, is building you into someone unbreakable. And when you come out on the other side of this, you won't just be standing, you'll be soaring. So keep showing up, no matter how difficult it gets. Keep pushing forward, even when the road seems impossible. You are stronger than you think, and the power to overcome anything is already within you. Never let anyone or anything make you believe otherwise. Life's hardest battles are reserved for the strongest soldiers, and you, my friend, are one of them. You have a purpose that goes beyond any temporary setback, and the world needs what you have to offer. Your story is far from over. In fact, it's just beginning. The journey you're on will lead to victory, to transformation, and to a version of yourself that is beyond anything you've ever imagined. So don't stop, don't quit, keep going, because you are unbreakable.